welcome to Lynn's Recipes. Today I'm going to make red velvet cupcakes. To make these cupcakes, these are the ingredients that you're going to need. You'll need 2½ cups of cake flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1½ cups of sugar, 1½ cups of vegetable oil, 2 large eggs, 2 tablespoons of regular red food coloring, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 cup of buttermilk, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of distilled white vinegar. You're also going to need some muffin tins that you have lined with cupcake liners. So the first step to this recipe is to mix our cake flour, our cocoa powder, and our salt in a bowl, and we're going to just whisk this together and make sure it's all distributed evenly. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to set this aside and move on to the next step. Okay, so now I'm going to put my sugar and my vegetable oil in my mixer. And I'm going to mix this together. And next I'm going to add my eggs one at a time. Turn this down, and I'm going to add my red food coloring and my vanilla. I'm going to let that mix real well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is add half of my flour and cocoa and salt mixture. So I'm going to lift this up for a second, and I'm going to put half in. I'm going to lower down and start out slow to mix this together. Now I'm going to pour half of my buttermilk in. I'm going to lift this up for a second and scrape down the sides of the bowl. And put the rest of my flour mixture in. Again, I'm going to start out slow. Pour the rest of my buttermilk in. Okay, so our next step is to mix our baking soda in with our vinegar, and it's going to fizz. going to give it a little stir. And now I'm going to put this in my mixture. And mix again. Okay, so I'm going to get my beater off. Take my bowl off my stand mixer. And I'm going to take my spatula and I'm just going to make sure it's all stirred together real well before I start putting it into the muffin liners. Okay, so I have my ice cream scoop here and I'm just going to start scooping into the liners. You want to fill them about 3/4 of the way full. Okay, so I got 2 dozen cupcakes out of that cupcake batter, and now what we're going to do is we're going to put them in a 350-degree preheated oven for 20 minutes. My cupcakes are done. They cooked for 20 minutes, and I stuck my cake tester in the middle of one and it came out clean. Now what I'm going to do is let them cool completely, and then I'm going to frost them with a cream cheese frosting, and there will be a video on how to make the cream cheese frosting coming up too. My cupcakes have cooled, so now I'm going to frost them with some cream cheese frosting. I have put my frosting in a piping bag, and so now what I'm going to do is just go around the cupcakes like this and frost them. I'm just going to continue on until I've done them all. So I have frosted my cupcakes, and now what I want to do is put some red sugar sprinkles on top of them just for decoration. So I'm going to sprinkle a few on, make them look really pretty. This is a really good thing to do for Valentine's Day. So these are my red velvet cupcakes with cream cheese frosting, perfect for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoy them.